My son's been stabbed and killed, Kiyan Prince. I've had my little baby's stillborn. Problems, just like everyone else. We all got problems. We all got stuff going on. Injury to my knee that stopped me from boxing. Loads of stuff. But I'm back. And that's not the issue I want to point out. I want to point out something that my trainer taught me. I'm back with my trainer who took me to 18-0 in the 90s when I was a champion. And he said, Prince, you got to be in control of you first before you can control your opponent. Now, I'm using that metaphor to show you that you have to be in control of how you're feeling, how you're acting, how you're thinking, before you can go out there and be judging, talking about anybody else, wanting all this different change, saying what should happen. You've got to look at yourself first and deal with you first. So, because I know I'm messed up just like everyone else, I'm full of mistakes and errors and sins, I go to someone who knows me, the original maker of me, to help me fix up me. So I humble myself and ask him to help me. He's given me a manual and a guidebook. Despite what people say about it, it's real and it's inspired through to men by the Most High. His words to guide us. If you don't believe me, follow it, read it yourself, or read it, follow what God's telling you, and let's see the results. Now, I've gone back to that to be able to help me to be humble, loving, righteous, and do right by my fellow man. Why? Because all of this, what we see, all of these things that the world and the systems got us chasing after for their benefit, because it creates money and revenue for them, takes you away from the reality of life. The reality of life is this: there's going to be a judgment day. We're all going to have to face our Creator for the decisions that we've made and what we do. So, what decision have you made? What are you doing? Who are you serving? Are you serving yourself? Are you your own God? Are you following God's plan book for your life? Because everything created has a manual, has a way to function to keep it in good, healthy order. We are no different. So if we go and focus on what's going on in our world, my message to you is don't be blinded by all the smoke screen of problems, issues, bills, getting money, getting your kid a PlayStation, all of that. Focus on loving the people around you, because the quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. If you want to find out if someone's a good individual, just check out the people that he's have a relationship with, his kids, his friends, his reputation, what they talk about him, how much love people give to him. It's all about relationships. It's not about your money. I learnt from my son's death, as I listened to the eulogy. 15 years he spent on this earth. And in 15 years, this long funeral where people are getting up speaking about the impact that he's had on their lives. 15 years. Come on now. He can make that impact in 15 years. What impact are we making through how we treat each other? So I'll tell you what, practical solutions for us. Let's get out there. Well, before you get out there, start in your home. Because many of us ain't got it right at home. And everything starts at home. So, brothers, start treating your missus with more love. It starts with the simple things. Being more patient, being less angry. The kids, stop leaving them to the TV to control. Stop leaving them for your games to control. Have some time to sit down and come together and chat. Reason. How much have they learnt from you? What do they know from you? Let's spend time with family. I feel like the system's broken down the family unit because of the way the thought and the mindset that they have, that they're putting through the TV and they're putting through their celebrities. It's so like they celebrate this single families, and let's bring the families together. Take back control of you, how you think. Start asking questions. These kids that we look at and we immediately think terrible kids, they're just that. They're just kids. Coming up in this messed up world, they need discipline. It starts at home. But I'm not going, you parents, it's your fault. No. But what I am saying is there's things we can do to help our children, to make things better. They need discipline. They need to stop eating this rubbish food at the chicken shop, because I'm telling you, I know that food has a lot to do with how we act and how we think, the power of our mind, and how we perform as well as young people, mentally and physically. So get rid of the food and the rubbish. Stop allowing your kids to be on their phone. I'm not saying, we can't have phones. What I'm saying is you just leave your kid with internet access to see all what they want to see. Oh man, and it's horrible what your kids are seeing. It's horrible what's going on. There's so many stuff I could show you that has ruined young people's lives, and it's because they've got control of this phone in front of them. Don't allow it. Take back control. Don't let the TV bring up your kids. Don't let the internet bring up your kids. Don't let all your kids' friends be just on Facebook and Insta and Snapchat and all them kind of thing. Because that's the world they're growing up in. Is it any wonder they don't care about another human being and their life? Is it any wonder your kid can pick up a knife and leave the home? And don't take the excuse because they're scared. Don't buy that. I'm not buying that. They wear jackets because they're scared. Look, they're wearing stab jackets because they're in it. You don't find no good kid going to school, getting his good grades, doing well in his life, putting on a stab-proof jacket and going to school. It ain't happening. Putting on a bulletproof jacket and going to school because he's scared. He might have some fears about being troubled, but he ain't doing that because that's not the world that he's in. If your youth's got a stab-proof jacket, he's in that life. If he's got a bulletproof jacket, he's in that life. We need to educate our youths, love them, spend more time with them. So I'm asking the parents to make changes at home. If you don't want your kids to be one of them kids that's involved in it, you might need to change things about what's going on in your life. You might need to change things to create more time with them. The dads definitely need to step up, take your kids out, talk with them, spend time with them, see what they're like. Some of us don't even know what our kids are like. It's just what we think they're like in their head. Oh, our kid would never do that. Yeah, he is doing that. Yeah, he does behave like that. I love you, parents. And I know you got a tough job, because I've got a tough job. There's times when my kids probably don't even like me, and they might be a bit peed off with me. But that's not going to change me doing the right thing. Stop trying to be kiddie pleasers. Stop trying to please your kids. If they're upset with you, that's the nature of our job. We've got to do the right thing. Do what's right for your child because you love them. Not you love your child, so I'm just going to get you this and I'm going to get you that because I love you and I love you. No. Being strong, being solid, knowing what your child needs, that's the love that your child needs. Hugs, holding hands, going for a walk, that's the love your child needs. Stop killing yourself to buy that TV and put in their room. They don't need that in their room. Watch a wildlife program with them. Watch something constructive with them. Chat together. I could go on. Take charge of your life. Remember the control bit I talked about? Controlling you. Then you're able to control your opponents. You're able to control what's going on in your household, your family, but you are the example. It's our fault what's going on. As much as we could talk about what's going on at the head, the governments, what they're filing down, we're accepting it. We're in control of what we take on board. Let's say no to the garbage, and let's say yes to God's goodness and passing it on to our children. We're made of spirit, flesh, mindset. So let's connect that with the right source and get the right results. There's a problem we have. That is the solution, whether you like it or not. Try it and see. Bring the Father into your house, bring the Creator into your house, to your children, and see the difference it makes in your home, and then it will spill out onto the streets. Enough love.